As most of you are already aware, Chris Sky is running to become the next mayor of Toronto. Chris isn't your typical establishment politician, so some of the games that we foreseen coming into play are finally coming into play. On April 26, Chris Sky received the following email. Hi Chris, Toronto Elections has received a complaint regarding a tweet you posted on April 24th, in which you are posing with City of Toronto firefighters holding Chris Sokocha for Mayor t-shirts. Please be advised that Section 2.2 of the Use of City Resources during an election period policy states that candidates may not post photographs of themselves with city employees in uniform. Candidates are expected to abide by this policy, and you are therefore required to remove the photo referenced above. Regards, Toronto Elections City Clerk's Office. The City of Toronto sent out this email to Chris after he was working out in the morning at LA Fitness, and some firefighters showed up to show support for Chris and his campaign. Now, this is the first time Chris has run for mayor before, so I'm sure had those been part of the policies and procedures, he would have no problem removing the tweet and following those. However, it doesn't look like all the other candidates have to follow the same rules that Chris does. If you go to Brad Bradford's page, it seems to be okay for him to post pictures with the police and other government workers planned in advance and scripted for his campaign. And what about Anthony Furey? Well, you can head on over to Anthony Furey's page and you can see pictures of him with city employees as well. Chris replied to the city clerk and stated, "I'll take my photo down when Brad Bradford and all the other candidates are forced to remove photos like these from their social media. You want to play selective enforcement? I'll play expose the corruption. Let's see who wins in the eyes of the people." I'm not even the slightest bit surprised that they have a different set of rules that they would like Chris Sky to follow as compared to everybody else who's in this mayoral race. Why don't you let me know in the comments if you thought this would happen as well?